and welcome to chapter 4 of this video series called Don't Fear the Horn. Now this is a really exciting chapter because it's all about the harmonic series. Why do I get so excited about the harmonic series? Well, because once we understand how the harmonic series works across all the brass instruments, we can start to see how the horn fits in. Now for any brass teachers out there who don't play the horn, this video can lead you to a point where you can rip up all those B flat and F fingering charts for the French horn and just use the knowledge of your own instrument. If you bought my book, don't rip out the fingering charts at the back because you won't get as much money when you try and sell it on eBay. So what is the harmonic series? Well, it's a natural musical phenomenon. The easiest way to think about it is to imagine a vibrating string. That string can vibrate at a number of frequencies if you divide it into equal parts. When the whole string vibrates, the frequency or pitch it produces is called the fundamental or first harmonic. If we halve the length of the string, this resonates at a higher frequency, an octave higher in fact. This is called the second harmonic. Dividing the string into 3 allows it to resonate at the third harmonic, into 4, the fourth, into 5, the fifth, and so on. Every length of string, or length of air column in a tube when it comes to a brass instrument, has its own fundamental frequency. And it's also got that second harmonic an octave higher at double the frequency. Now all good brass manufacturers have designed their instruments so that the open notes resonate as close to the pitches of a harmonic series as possible. It's not strictly scientifically correct, but we're going to call those resonances when we play our instruments open, that's without valves, the first harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic, fourth harmonic, etc. Now confusion can occur because it's actually impossible to play the fundamental of a brass instrument with just the lips at the expected pitch. The note that we can get when aiming for that fundamental is what we call a pedal tone, and it's actually a trick of the ear as it's made up of a combination of higher resonances. These pedal tones work really well on more conical instruments like the bass trombone, tuba, French horn or flugelhorn. Let's look at the harmonic series of the trumpet. We have the fundamental, and then middle C is the second harmonic. Remember the jump of 1 octave between the first 2 harmonics, and then we go upwards. How about the tenor horn? Well, once again, our middle C is the second harmonic, which is an octave above the fundamental. We can play that fundamental, then middle C, then a G, and keep going upwards. Let's look at the baritone. Again, we find that a middle C is an octave above the fundamental, so it's the second harmonic. In fact, all brass instruments that read in treble clef have middle C as their second harmonic. That is, all brass instruments except one. Can you guess what it is? Of course you can. It's our good old friend, the French horn. Let's first look at the F horn. If you've already watched chapter 1, A Brief History of the Horn, then you might remember that when vowels were added to the French horn, it didn't actually change its length, unlike the trumpet. So the harmonic series of the French horn is in a different place to the harmonic series of a trumpet. Our fundamental is actually 2 octaves below our written middle C, which means we don't hit middle C until the 4th harmonic. Let's now look at the B flat horn. Now, although the B flat horn is the same length as the baritone that we've just seen, it doesn't use middle C as the second harmonic. This is because Although it's pitched in B flat, this is one of our rule breaks. The French horn is always written in F. This is such an important idea to get to grips with because our fundamental is actually an octave and a fifth below middle C. Middle C is actually our third harmonic, which makes the B flat horn extremely unusual. So how does that information help brass teachers? Well, first, it helps us realise why the fingering of the French horn is different from all the other brass instruments. But we need to remember that brass instruments all work in the same way. For example, if we take any two brass instruments and we start them on the same degree of the harmonic series and they play a scale, the fingering for that scale will be identical. Therefore, to find the correct fingering for the French horn, all we need to do is match those harmonics. On the F horn, middle C is the fourth harmonic. If you play a scale on any brass instrument starting on the fourth harmonic, you'll then get the correct fingering for the C major scale on the F horn. On the B flat horn, middle C is the third harmonic. So if you play a scale starting on the third harmonic of any brass instrument, you'll match the fingering of the C major scale for the B flat horn. We'll be developing this idea further when we take a more in-depth look at the F and B flat horns over the next two chapters. In the meantime, please like, comment and subscribe and have a think about how the harmonic series works on your instrument. So I look forward to seeing all you harmonic series nerds in the next chapter. Till then, goodbye.